I would like now to discuss with you 3 use cases of moving from the classic to the Data Prep Studio. All right, so let's go ahead and do that very briefly. This is one of my favorite use cases of going from classic to Data Prep Studio. To keep the story brief, this is a use case that Fiserv DNA banks and credit unions that they use Fiserv DNA as their core system. Many of them have a process where they use Monarch. Um, it's a process for the daily settlement for debit card and ATM. So this requires them to use Monarch Classic, an Access database, and then Microsoft Excel. And the Data Prep Studio now can do the entirety of the process, extracting data from text files, a simulation of the types of queries and joins that are done in Access, and additional cleanup that needs to be done in Excel. Data Prep Studio can do the whole process now. Okay. Here's another one that's in healthcare finance, revenue cycle and accounting teams. They'll get remittance advices from payers. In this example, from the different states, Medicare, Medicaid, and usually it's a PDF file. And normally they would use Monarch Classic to get the data out of the PDF file and then do additional work in Excel, VLOOKUPs, pivot tables. Again, Monarch Data Prep Studio can do the whole process, extract the data, do joins, clean the data, and have it streamlined in one application. All right, and then here's the last use case. Excuse me. This is an example in sort of core accounting, general accounting, finance. This is an accounts payable reclass and invoice reconciliation. And again, another use case where you've got multiple types of invoices, and what needs to be done is they need to be compared against a, a credit card statement from American Express. And then after all that's done, the data needs to be formatted for a reclass, a journal entry in Workday. This used to take the prior team that used to do this well over 10 hours every month. Now they're doing it in under an hour. Okay, so just a couple quick use cases of how Data Prep Studio is able to transform a process from Classic and Excel.